I was standing behind her when that guy called her babe. Champagne in one hand, a bouquet of white lilies in the other, smiles plastered across their faces. My children clung to her legs, laughing, oblivious, and in Rebecca's eyes, no surprise, no fear, just panic. That kind you feel when you've been caught. I didn't move, didn't breathe more loudly than necessary. I watched her lips twitch, the smallest fracture in her practiced charm. My mind cataloged it all. The flicker of recognition, the hesitation, the automatic downward tilt of her gaze. Everything I had suspected, everything I had buried beneath routines and polite smiles was flashing at me in a single, quiet moment. The laughter, the clinking of glasses, all normal, all perfect, but the air between us carried a charge I couldn't ignore. It started with a call I never returned, then a message she didn't know I saw. "He's harmless, don't worry." The casualness of it gnawed at me. My chest tightened at the way she didn't say my name, only hers, only his. At dinner, I noticed the small gestures, how she leaned slightly toward him, the way her hand brushed his knee, not by accident. The denial formed in my head, but it couldn't silence the dread curling through me. My eyes followed her every move, cataloging inconsistencies. Did she notice me noticing? Or had she grown so skilled at hiding she no longer feared exposure? My own disbelief shocked me. The person I trusted completely, the woman I built a family with, smiling, charming, pretending I wasn't watching. And I was. Always. I began quietly, subtle, calculated. A second phone line, small receipts for dinners I didn't know about, emails opened on my computer, never meant from my eyes, but careless. A whisper of proof. DNA tests for paternity I knew didn't need testing. Observations, notes, everything filed, nothing destroyed, everything cataloged. Externally, I remained calm. Coffee with her? Smile. Casual touch on the shoulder? Smile. A family outing? Perfect. My children laughing, oblivious. Internally, my mind was a storm. Every laugh she shared with him, every touch, every word, cataloged and stored. Patience, precision, observation. I didn't confront. I waited. I watched. The slow burn of control was intoxicating. The evidence arrived in black and white. Her smile dropped. For just a second, maybe two. I slid the report across the kitchen counter as though I was passing her a menu. She read it, eyes flicking up at me. Panic. Recognition, guilt. This isn't what you think," she whispered. I held her gaze, calm, calculated, every heartbeat of mine measured, every muscle controlled. "Yes, it is exactly what I think," I said softly. No anger, no accusation, just fact. Her hands shook, lips pressed into a thin line. I saw her rehearsed lies unraveling like silk in water. I watched her crumble without touching her. I was untouchable, detached, ice in a room of fire. The confrontation didn't need screaming, didn't need dramatic gestures. I let her panic play out. Quietly, I reminded her of all the little things she forgot she left behind. Messages, slips, her own arrogance. I didn't yell, didn't threaten. I just handed her the truth in the coldest form. Silence, observation, evidence. "You wanted control," I said, even, deliberate. "You have it now, only it's not yours." Her knees weakened, her voice, usually sharp and confident, cracked. She realized the full extent. I had always known. Every move she made, every lie, cataloged. Every breath she took under my roof, calculated and exposed. No violence, no screaming, only the crushing weight of awareness. And then I left. Not as punishment, not as revenge, as closure. Walking away, I felt nothing at first. No triumph, no tears, only a steady pulse of clarity. I left the champagne and lilies untouched. My children didn't see the betrayal, didn't need to. They remained in the bubble of innocence she had tried to manipulate. The storm I carried inside stayed mine alone. I didn't look back. I never do. Her eyes met mine once more, pleading silently. But I had already stepped beyond her reach, already detached, already free. and as I disappeared into the cold night, the truth remained in her hands, the evidence of her own making, her own ruin. The only sound I carried with me was silence, and silence is final.